All right. Well, this is the fourth day. I ended up sleeping. I was too tired to do one yesterday, but I'm going to combine the two. I am so tired. So, yesterday was Friday, and it was great, I came in the morning at around maybe 8:30ish, and maybe like 9 actually, because we were out late the night before. But yeah, so Friday we met up, and the first thing that happened was, of course, the Gold Room. The Gold Room, there was a conversation about like Omaha and like how that's going, because there is something going on relating to that community, and it was doing pretty bad. And now they came back to tell us about what's been going on. So there were so many different percentages about how everything's increased within 7 years in the Black community, which is fantastic. Also, there was a bunch of panelists. I think there were eight power talks with different people. Some of them include Monica Davis, I believe Linda Clemens, George Fraser. It was just very impactful. There was a lot of people, eight different people, and they were talking about certain things. And so after that, there was like a little mixer before the luncheon. And at the luncheon, they were giving out awards, for special people. And it was great because at the award ceremony, they're being awarded for Phenomenal Woman Awards and the Corporate Professional of the Year Award. And it was great. The people that got awarded for the Phenomenal Woman Awards were Emma Fraser Pendleton, Deborah P. Keynes, president of the Deborah's Healing Kitchen, Joelle Martin, and Pam DeSasso. And they're all very, very, very powerful women. And I really enjoyed that because, like, it's not every day that you see a room full of powerful men and women, like, at the same time, so many. So it was great to just see, the impact that it had, like, on everyone else. They worked hard for what they did, and it did take a lot of work. I know it took a lot of work. So just them being rewarded after all they've been through is just a great experience to just see. And I know they're happy to have their award, especially after, the history with all of them, because not everyone's been through struggle. I know Emma Pendleton, her and her brother, George Fraser, they got adopted, they were in foster home for several years. So just to see them on top now is very inspirational, and motivating for me. Just overall, the experience of seeing the luncheon was great to just see a room full of successful, powerful men and women. And then it went to the bidding, and that's when I was really like overwhelmed, because they had this thing called the BrainShare Foundation or something like that. It's like a company, I believe, something like that. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I know it's the BrainShare, but anyway, so this company, or the whole thing behind the auction, the bidding, is to help students come back to the conference, because it's low-key kind of expensive, us college students, and blah, blah, blah. But, we try to get there, we try to save up, but, college and school, and it's pretty expensive. Anyway, so their goal is to raise enough money to benefit the students and have more students come back every year. So, this year, on Friday they had the auction of Les Brown. That was my foot. Yeah, I'm chilling. Les Brown, George Fraser, Pinkett. I think Randall Pinkett. I think that's his name. But he's a good looking dude. But anyway, so there were different bidding wars, I believe. So, like, when I first saw, I saw what they were doing, they're auctioning off different, ideas. They're saying, like, you come, I'll give you more expertise on different stuff that's in your field. And I was like, okay, that sounds great. So I guess I started bidding, like at $50, $500. They're like, all right, starting at $1,000. I was like, excuse me? You said $1,000? That's like that's like a scholarship for me. That's college money. That's like a half a room and board fee. No, maybe even that's like a quarter of a room and board fee. And they're like $1,000. I'm like $1,000. Oh, $1,500. $1,500. $3,000. Oh, $3,000. And it just kept going up and up and up. I will never forget. I'll just tell you about Friday first. So Friday, Les Brown, he was the last person. And when I tell you the bidding was so high, it went to 13,000. No, it was 13,500. Yeah. So when I saw that, it said $13,500 for Les Brown. I was like, that's half my tuition. That's half my tuition. And it's not the fact that it's like a lot of money, it's the fact that it's great seeing our kind, our race, bidding money that's higher than $1,000. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Seeing the bidding, I've never been to an auction where there's a bunch of black people. You know, like you'll see on TV and like maybe on like, you know, a couple movies, and you go to auction and you see like country people, you know, white people got those things up. But everybody was black. 98% of the people there were black, and they were all bidding and they all had money. So just seeing that from a student perspective is life-changing, because that just means just because you have the Caucasians out here and the Asians, they can bid on stuff. We can bid on stuff too. We still have money. We still strive for what we want to do in life, and we can have the money to be successful. It's just empowering, you know, just to see our kind, our race stand up and do something about where like our community, you know. And so just the amount of money like they set for the bidding, $13,500. It was just mind-blowing. I know they're gonna be successful, because I feel like the more you put in, the risk you take is rewarding in the end. So the amount of money you put in, I feel like it's an investment. People come to this conference for an investment. Sure, it's a lot of money, but you're gonna get your money's worth here. It's just the networking, the environment, the coaches, the mentors, it's all here. Like, these are people that I see on TV, and they are 2 doors down in the hotel. What? They're like 20 feet away. They're standing right in front of you on a stage, and you're looking at them like, wow, I'm here. It's amazing. I went to my mentor, Jason Fenwick, his workshop talking about the 12 reasons why business owners fail at managing their own company, or, you know, being successful in the business world. And it was great. How I met Mr. Fenwick was he came to my LAP class, Desiree Jones, second year MBA major from Hampton University. And we had this class called Leadership Application Program at Hampton University for the business majors, all MBA majors. And we have to, the different business people come and, you know, talk to us about their company and what they do, and like how it should affect us as college students. So he came, and I was just like, okay, you know, she's like a whole person, you know. He made it like what he said was truth, and I respected that. He asked me what I wanted to do in my life, and I told him I was kind of stuttering. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I kind of did, but, you know, I was nervous. I'm in the essence of greatness and, you know, money. So I'm just like, well, maybe it sounds right. But he told me, like, everything you said was wrong, pretty much. He was like, your dreams are, like, destroyed. They're not, like, destroyed, but he made it seem like he showed me the reality of what my ideas were. He made me think about all the other aspects of what I want to do. Like, I wanted to own my own restaurant. I want to have my own, I want to be a chef. I want to cook. And he was like, have you ever cooked in a restaurant? And I was like, not really. I mean, I work fast food and I worked at Wendy's. He's like, well, do you know the price? Like, do you know where you want to have it? Do you know how much it costs to do plumbing and, like, all the background stuff I never even thought about. Like, the dream sounds great, but I never thought about the work that would come with it. So, like, that's that's when I knew. I was like, well, I'm gonna need some tips from you then. So I emailed him. He gave me his card. I emailed him like a couple days later. I was like, thank you for coming to, you know, my school and whatever. And he emailed me back. And we've been talking ever since, coming up with ideas. He's actually the person that got me this job as a mentor at the Power Networking Conference. Not a mentor, but, you know, a volunteer slash intern. So without him, I wouldn't be here, which is important, which is why I'm glad I'm here, you know. So I went back to my, you know, I went to his workshop, and it was life-changing again. We took down notes. He actually gave out paper for us to take notes on. So that's how you knew he meant business. So I'm not mad for that at all. So it was just great spending time with a mentor, because you don't see that every day. Like, he doesn't live in Hampton. He doesn't live in Georgia, you know, because I'm from Georgia. So just being in his presence for that amount of time, I took advantage of that, because that's not going to happen every day. And I don't even know when the last time I'm going to see my mentor. And I want to get another mentor. Really, I want to get Stacey Grant. I keep saying that to everybody. I want Stacey Grant. You know, it's insane just to see all this greatness. That's what's happening. Like, my brain is so, I feel like I'm a sponge, and everything's just, I'm absorbing everything. And it's a little overwhelming at times, but it's just like, it's a great overwhelming. I need to